Hello, my name's Chris Bullard, I'm 31 and I'm from Ipswich Town. So, might surprise you a little bit that I'm applying for a tournament such as this to eventually go on to manage the Norwich City Legends. But I guess I'm more concerned about the Football Manager tournament first and foremost. I love esports, I love gaming. But yeah, I am an Ipswich fan in the background. I'm kind of one of those weird supporters who support two clubs. I support Ipswich and Chelsea. Having supported Chelsea when I was growing up. Eventually, sort of, I guess, with age, kind of grew out of supporting the glory team. And nowadays, I kind of do side with Ipswich a bit more, but I still follow Chelsea. Complicated, I know. Um, but so my 9 to 5 job is I'm a software developer. In my spare time, I like to play FIFA, Fortnite, and obviously Football Manager when sort of time allows. I also play football at the weekend, so train once a week. This season hasn't gone so well for me, so I'm a centre back. My team so far, we only have 4 games left now of the season. We, I think, are already relegated, and we only have 4 points with a minus 60 goal difference. So hasn't been the best season for me as a centre back. So why am I the right person for this job? So I guess the main fact about me is I'm no stranger to esports. Maybe not a lot of people know who I am nowadays, but so my history in esports is like an 8 year period where I was the FIFA player for Team Dignitas. So I appeared on the scene in 2005, won the FIFA Interactive World Cup. So yes, I'm a FIFA World Champion. That career, I guess, spanned to go on to 12 World Finals, um, many I-Series tournament wins. My first I-Series was back in I-28, so would have been 2006, where I qualified for my first World Cyber Games event. So that's I'm backing that as my main reason why I'm the right person for the job. So I just think I'm a good football analyst, first and foremost, and my successful FIFA career, I guess, is proof of that claim. Although I still play Football Manager in the background, obviously. Football is my main hobby, my main interest, but there was no Football Manager e-sport tournaments to win. So yeah, that's why I think I'm the main guy for the job. I just think as a pro FIFA player, I was very reactive to how games were going, being able to adapt, realizing what tactics were working for me and what were working for my opponents, being able to change that in game and turn around results. And I think a lot of those skills can be applied to football management. Um, my years of FM, so as I said previously, I am 31, so they do range quite wide. The easiest proof of that is to bring up that box. I was clearing out my loft the other day and found this beauty. So this is my first Championship Manager game, 97-98. So my experience, what goes back 20 years. So over the years I've enjoyed mainly doing games where I just go in straight away, new game, not assign myself to a club, and be unemployed and just take the first job that came up. So it would be like a conference team or a League Two team, and kind of work my way up, either building that team up or getting jobs elsewhere. That's what I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed network games as well, and I was also involved in the very brief Football Live surge that went on um, maybe sort of 5-6 years ago, and got myself a really successful team in that, and probably got myself to the top 10, 20 ranked teams in my respective game worlds. So I was good at that game and really enjoyed that game. It was a shame it ended, really. But I guess my um, it's probably worth mentioning this as well. My biggest log game in a Football Manager year is 782 hours, which equates to about 32 days solid Football Manager. So that's, I guess, an idea of how passionate I've been playing Football Manager throughout the years. Bit ashamed to admit to those times, I know. Moving on, my best achievements in Football Manager. I guess it's all make-believe achievements. So winning the Champions League with Scarborough and Chelmsford have been my highlights, which does sound fairly ridiculous, but I guess as the game goes on, I think when the game was older as well, it was really easy to pick up those regenerated players for clubs like that. When you got your sort of your Scarborough, your conference teams up to the Premier League at that point, the AI kind of drifts off, and you can really take advantage of them at that point. So these are probably games that go on for 15, 20 years game time, and then end up with me, the user, being able to dominate. But I'd really enjoy that journey and sort of buying players, selling players, winning, dealing. It was very fun. So and that kind of moves on to my management style. So from a football manager perspective, I would always invest in youth and try and basically build my team around, I guess, a mix of youth and senior players, and try and build those youth players up to sell them for more money, and basically then play the sort of the Bosman ruling game and try and sign more youths on a free transfer, build those guys up, sell them, and obviously keep the ones that eventually became world class. I guess what I do when I first get in the game, the first thing I do is buy a centre back or strengthen my defence. I'm a big believer of the Fergie quote that attack wins games, defence wins titles. You need a good defence if you're going to win cups and tournaments like this. So I've always prided myself on defence being the most important aspect of football, whether it be FIFA, Football Manager, or in the real game. Like, you can have 11 individuals. If you're not tactically organised in defence, then you're going to lose to whoever you play. I think my real life management style, I'm not really sure. I never sat in a changing room and managed the team. I've actually captained the Saturday team. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest motivator. I'm almost quite a realistic person. If we're sort of 3-4-0 down and the team are better than us, I will of course suggest things to try and change things, but I won't go, oh, come on guys, we can still win this, and almost like clutching at straw management in a way. But I'm much more of a thinker, sit back, right, what do we need to do? We need to change this, this and this. Let's do that to our full capacity and see if we can get a win. So that's more my management style. I'd probably, if I was a manager in real life, I'd probably hire an assistant manager who could just yell at the players and try and G them up. I just don't really, I believe in it to some respects, but I think most of the game is kind of won in your head if you know what you're doing. If you've prepared well to win games, then you will win them. Simple as that. So that ends my application process. Hope it's not been too long, guys, and I hope you consider me to be in the tournament, and I really look forward to it if I'm involved. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon.